Hey, the Cricket Prof here again. Comment, like, and subscribe if you'd like to. It just helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my video to new viewers. First things first, man. I want to talk about Smith's batting and how much of a beast he's become in ODIs. He was never like this. He was never this aggressive. He would never pound you like this, man. And he was just smashing the Indian bowlers. And it's not like the Indian bowlers are that good. You know, they're all right. I think Bumrah's and Shami are the only world class bowlers, probably. Other than that, the rest are pretty average. Let's go with the Australian batting. David Warner, beast, man, beast. Hasn't really been, well, they're all rusty, right? It's been like 9 months since everybody played, but he came out, he smashed them. Finch did his job, he held up the other end, and they set up a pretty good platform for Smith and Moranis, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not going to pronounce his last name. Uh, they came in and they just smashed him, man. Finch played an absolute phenomenal innings. 104 off 64, just crazy, crazy batting, man. He was just smashing all the Indian bowlers. And it wasn't like he was using power, he was more finesse. He was just timing the ball, placing it right. And then Maxwell came in and just smashed everybody. He was truly smashing the bowlers. He was hitting them everywhere. And honestly, I didn't think he was going to get another innings like this, but it seems like he's in good form. Same with Smith. It seems like the Australian batting itself actually is in really good form. They're in good touch. They're seeing the ball, all right. Maybe it's the Indian bowling is not that good, but that's just a side note. The Indian team just doesn't have anybody that can take advantage of the Australian bounce. There's nobody there that's actually gonna bounce you out. Especially in their bowlers, they're just like Siani's too slow. He's not that type of bowler. Shami is decent, but he gets once you hit him, he really loses confidence pretty fast. So you get a couple fours on him, and you're just gonna smash him for the rest of the match. Especially when there's no reverse swing in the match anymore. So he's not. He's more of a reverse swing specialist. He's not gonna come out and swing you out with a new ball. Bumrah, I think, is just he's just getting smashed, man. Yeah, he got one wicket. Same with Shami, but Bumrah, he was injured. He hasn't really been the same after his injury, after his recovery. I think he's just trying to get back into rhythm, back into touch. Other than that, there's really not much to talk about the Indian bowling. Chahal smashed again. He didn't even finish his overs. Same with Jadeja. He did a good job. I guess you can't really fault him. 10 overs, 60 runs. But if he's not going to take wickets, there's really no point of him playing, especially on flat wickets. Saving runs isn't really gonna, win you the match. You got to take wickets to stop the run flow, especially against the Australian batting lineup. They come out like the English batting lineup actually now. They just keep coming out. They're gonna keep hitting. They got full confidence in their bowlers. They can bat all the way. I think down to 10 or 9 or 10 actually. So they don't care if they're losing wickets as long as they're getting runs. The Indian batting though, it was all right. They did a pretty good chase. They started off really well, but as soon as Dhawan and Agarwal got out, there was two fresh batsmen at the crease. You're chasing 390. The pressure is so heavy, especially when Kohli is the only real world class batsman. You're not gonna chase this solely with him. Iyer did good. Then Rahul came in. He played a pretty good innings, but I still think he's too low. I think he should be opening. I don't think he should be playing at, what is it, 5? Then coming in at 6, we have Pandya. I don't think he was going to hit another 90 again. Highly unlikely. He's not that consistent of a player. He's a talented batsman, but he hasn't really put 3 innings together where he's just, scored 50 plus in a row. I didn't really expect much from Jadeja, especially after his last innings. He's not a great player in the ODIs. He's a better test batsman and bowler, but other than that, as soon as you go down to Jadeja, the rest of the players can't bat. So Siani, Shami, Bumrah, Chahal, you have basically 4 tail enders that can't even get like 10 runs. Siani did do all right. I don't know if he's an all rounder or not. I'm still unsure, but he's not a very good all rounder. He's not the best batsman or bowler actually. Just getting smashed. I think they just sent him to fill in place. Honestly, they have another bowler in there. I think they'll play him probably in the next match. Then we can talk about a little bit about pitch conditions and let me know what you guys think about the flat pitches. Are you guys fans of a competition between bat and ball, or do you guys want to see high scoring runs and high scoring matches and chases? Let me know. I'm personally a fan of a little competition. I want to see around 250, 300 runs, or even like I'd say 270, 300 runs. I think that's chaseable even if you lose a few wickets early on. Ballers have a better chance. They need to at least have one I think one ball in there to get the reverse swing going. It's just unfair on the ballers with the pitches being this flat that there is no reverse swing. And if they don't want to change the two ball rule, I think they should allow ballers to tamper with the ball to a certain extent where they can extract some reverse swing. Because if it keeps on going like this, we're gonna see these type of scores all the time, and it's gonna become boring, and that's what I think that's pushing a lot of fans away from cricket as well. Nobody wants to see like 390 runs put up, and you already know the game's over. Nobody's going to watch the second half of the match. There's a lot of time you have to invest when you're watching cricket. The shortest format with T20s lasts for 4 hours. ODIs is like 6 to 8 hours, depending on how slow the bowling is or how much you're getting smashed, man. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and we'll catch you before the third ODI. Peace.